I have been to another Northern Toy Fair and I've filled me boots. Let's see what I picked up. Hi everybody, it's Peter here, your ginger jolly geek. Welcome back to TripleG Comics, the UK home for comics, collectibles and pop culture. Now today I am going to be talking to you about a recent toy fair hunt. Now I've done lots of these hunts before at various Northern Toy Fair shows. I'm not going to show you all the pictures of us wandering around the con and the different stuff you can get. If you want to see that kind of stuff, please check out my toys playlist, because there's loads of toy fair shenanigans in that playlist. Instead, I'm going to cut to the chase and I'm going to show you what I picked up when I was at the fair, because I got some cracking stuff. Now, before we get into that, please do hit that like, subscribe and thumbs up. It all helps the channel to grow and I'd much appreciate it. Now I've tantalised and teased you by telling you that I picked up some great stuff and filled me boots, and bugger me, I did. I got some comic books, I got some pop culture annuals, I got some Masters of the Universe, and I got some pretty stunning Centurions. So, enough prattle, let's have a look at what I got. Let's start off with this. This is The Killock by IDW. It's issue number 1, and it's by a chap called Livio Ramandelli. He did the story and he did the artwork for it. Now, I picked this up because I've interviewed Livio a while ago, and he's a lovely, lovely chap. And I read the graphic novel of this, but I've never seen it in single issue format. So I was over the moon to say I got this for about £1, £1 or $1 for you American viewers. Welcome. So yeah, over the moon to get this. Now I paid, like I say, not very much for this at all, and it came with a free comic book as well. We got OMAC, the One Man Army Corps. That's going to be going into my giveaway box. But yeah, 2 lovely books. Really pleased to have this one in particular. Next, we picked up this. This is a Count Duckula activity pack. If you don't know who Count Duckula is, you are missing out. He's a cracking little cartoon character from back in the day, voiced by David Jason. This is a little activity book, and within it, you've got all kinds of colouring in things and puzzles and stuff, and it looks in really good condition. I can't see that many of the activities have been completed or actually done by dirty, horrible little children. So yeah, over the moon to have this. This is a beaut, lovely little bit to go into my vintage kind of collection. Now this is a little bit of a kick in the nuts. This is the Mask Annual from 1986. I paid around about £10 for this. Anytime I see these UK annuals, I grab them because I just love them and the reminders of me childhood. For those of you that don't know, these annuals used to be given out normally at Christmas time, and within them you get some stories, you get some puzzles and things to do, you get some text adventures, some comic book strips, all that kind of stuff. The Kraken. Now, why am I grumbling? Well, I saw this and I jumped at it because I do love Mask. Brought it home. I've already got the friggin' thing, haven't I? Why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep buying the same stuff? If only there was a way of logging all of this kind of stuff so I could check it before I bought it. There is. It's called CLZ. I've done a little video on that. You might want to check this out, whichever side it's at. I don't even know. But it's worth looking because I'm going to put all of my annuals on that so I don't buy the bloody things twice. Let's talk toys now, and I picked up some cracking little MOTU figures. This is, I can't remember what his name is. This is one of the Rock Lords. I've got the other one, so I've been on the eyes. Look out for this one for a good while. Doesn't come with his weapon, unfortunately, but basically he turns he turns into a rock. It was a simpler time. So yeah, I've wanted this one for a little while. Like I say, I've got his partner there, but this is a nice condition figure there, as you can see. So really happy to have him in the collection. Reminders in the chat. What's he called? Can't remember. It's not Nucleon or something, is it? I don't know. A rock on or something? I don't know. I then picked up this guy. This is Hordak, but it's not your standard Hordak. I've already got him. He comes with his cannon arm, because you'll remember in the cartoon, Hordak kind of was a technomancer. He could change his body and stuff. So you get his cannon arm, and then you get some of the different accessories which just port into that. So this one, for example, you port it in there, and then on the back, there's a little thing that you twiddle. Look at that! He's mint, isn't he? He's mint, man. I then picked up this. This is Zora, I believe it was called, with flappy wing action. A flap, a flap. So this comes with its stand and all the rest of it. It comes with the battle armor. You can take the battle armor off. But those of you who are MOTU fans will know that this is the sorceress, isn't it? In birdie form. So yeah, so really nice to have this one. Didn't have this one in my collection when I was a kid. So yeah, very, very cool. Rubbery kind of bendy wings. So yeah, like I say, there's an action there that's meant to move the wings a little bit. This again is in really nice nick. It's good condition. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, now this is where my money went at the toy fair. I spent a good chunk of cheese on some of these figures, but they are from a collection that I absolutely love, a cartoon series called The Centurions Power Extreme. Now, if you're not familiar with this cartoon, basically these were land, sea and air operatives who are fighting these kind of bad guys who are technology based. And the whole point of it was they could port in different weapons systems which bolted onto their bodies. I've got 3 of the main characters and I've also got the main bad guys. But what I don't have is some of the additional set pieces you could get. And at this particular fair, they had a good range of them. I'd seen them before and never really taken the plunge. But on this occasion, I couldn't resist. So let's have a look at what I picked up. So here I have one of the first pieces I picked up. This is the Terror Drone, I believe it's called. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a piece of shit. It's not a very good figure at all. And like with a lot of these Centurions, because all the bits port into holes, it's all a little bit loose. So these things, because over time have been well used, the things don't feel very secure. But in general, this isn't a particularly good toy. I have to be honest. I didn't have this one as a kid, but I did want it to kind of complete the collection. Now with the bad guys, which is what this is, all of these sections can be taken off and it kind of connects to the bad guy itself. So you can create half a Terror Drone and half a Doc Terror, whatever you want. But yeah, that is a Terror Drone. Yeah, not the best, but I needed it for the collection. Now this I do like. This is Wild Weasel. This is one of the bolt-on sections for one of the main characters. So I've already got this guy in figure format with his normal suit, but this is an additional weapons system. So you can stand him like that, but basically he transforms into a kind of a motorbike system. So let's do that and have a little look-see. So there you have him, ladies and gentlemen. I love this. I absolutely love this. So as you can see, it's got 2 wheels here. So it's meant to be like a fancy advanced bike thing with some cannons on the front and cannons on the side here. Bits where his feet stick in. Now it's missing a section here. I'm not really sure what that is. I think it's just a block that ports in there. But other than that, it is pretty much complete. And it's a really nice piece. It's a lovely toy. Very, very pleased to have this one in my collection. Didn't know where I'm going to put it, but yeah, very pleased to have this one in the collection. It's a chungy mungy, but it's a very, very nice, sexy piece to go with the rest of my Centurion figures. I love it. I bloody love it. And then we've got an even bigger one. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Depth Charge. This is from the C version, basically, of the characters. It's an absolute stonker. As you can see, the figure fits in beautifully. Max there, within his glass canopy. These missiles, when you press the button, all the missiles fire out, as does the big Depth Charge testicle thing at the back there. This is all articulated. I love this. The only thing it's missing is it should have 2 cannons, one that goes on this side and one that goes on that side, yellow cannons. So I will be on the lookout for those. But it's a huge piece. This is quality toy making. Do you know what I mean? This is the stuff I used to collect when I was a kid, and it jumps out because it's decent kit. It's solid plastic. You're not going to break it every time you touch it. I love it. I wish they made toys like this now. It was expensive. I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gents. It was expensive. For the 3 Centurion pieces I've showed you, I paid, I want to say around about £300. I cannot remember. But do you know what? It makes us happy. It makes us happy. Didn't tell the wife. So there you have it, ladies and gents. That was my trip to the Gateshead Toy Fair at Gateshead Stadium, ran by Northern Toy Fairs. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a great time. I always pick up some decent stuff when I'm there. Please do hit that like, subscribe and thumbs up. It all helps the channel to grow. And let me know in the comments, please, which was your favourite piece. if you could pick one piece that I've bought today for your own little collection, what would it be and why? Thank you so much for watching, but that's your whack. We'll catch you next time. Take care.